Musicians Cooperative Summer Concert Series. The Franklin County Musicians Cooperative is a nonprofit organization with its mission to create a community of musicians and music lovers who share their creativity through live performance by providing accessible community concerts and promoting Franklin County as a hub of live music. And you know it is. Smoking is not allowed in Energy Park. There's a porta potty that's in pretty good condition. It's been checked, and that's good. I want to thank our sound engineer, Chris Elliott, who's doing double duty. You'll hear from him on the stage later. And there will be a basket passed during the concert. Money does not go to the musicians, but it pays for use of the park, advertising, and equipment. There will be concerts every Thursday that the weather is dry during the summer. Next Thursday we'll have Jim Egan, the Frost Heaves and Hales, and the Klein Band. Now I want to present Larry LeBlanc, a multi-instrumentalist accomplished on guitar, mandolin, dobro, banjo, and button accordion, and an engaging singer in contemporary and traditional folk, country, and bluegrass styles. Over the past 40 years, he's played with numerous bands throughout the Northeast, performs locally with Katie Clark, the Small Change Band, and Sawsophonic. Welcome, Larry LeBlanc.
Hi, everybody out there. You know, I'm not really I always say this when I get up here for the solo thing and say I'm not a solo guy. I'm more of a, I play along with other people guy. But I like to come up once a year and try to do something a little different. I think I've been saying since I got here that I play button accordion, but I've only really drugged this thing out a couple of times, so what the heck, this will be different. Hear that all right? All right, the kind of accordions I play are they're called melodeons in England, diatonic accordions, some people call them, squeeze box mainly, but kind of what distinguishes these guys and what kind of makes it a crazy thing to play is that the notes change on the draw and the pull. And it's like having two harmonicas strapped together. So this one happens to be in a G and a D, so you got the so you got all that going on. You got the push and the pull. Then you get the left hand. And then you got to worry about not running out of air. So you have all those things in your mind, plus having to, come up with something that sounds kind of musical. And so all that I find very interesting and fun to do. So I'm going to start out with just a couple of tunes from the French-Canadian repertoire, although the last one's more American than French-Canadian. They're very popular tunes. And, I mean, you'll find a lot of accordion players down here, and there's some very excellent ones, and I'm not one of them, I'll tell you that. And they play all kinds of cool ethnic music, and I also don't do that. The style of music, I like to call it the drunk uncle style, or the drunkle, playing drunkle music. It's kind of old-fashioned, not really all that hip, but it kind of speaks to something in me that goes back way deep from when I was a kid. So here we go. Here's 3 French tunes. Well, let me start again. slightly imperfect there, but yeah, there you have it. The drunk uncle coming out. Here's a song by Richard Thompson. The wonderful Richard Thompson wrote some great tunes, and this is one of them. It's called Waltzings for Dreamers. Oh, play me a blues song and fade down the line. I'm sad as a proud man can be sad tonight. Just let me swing, oh, just let me sway, while the sweet violins and accordions play. Miss, you don't know me, but can't we pretend we care for each other till the band reached the end? One step for raking, two steps for breaking, waltzings for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzings for dreamers and losers in love. Oh, they say love's for gamblers, how the pendulum swings. I bet hard on love and I lost everything. So don't send me home, put a shot in my arm, and we'll drink to old memories, we'll drink in the dawn. Mr. Band Leader, won't you play one more time of good folding money in this pocket of mine? One step for raking, two steps for breaking, waltzings for dreamers and losers in love. One step for sighing, two steps for crying, waltzings for dreamers and losers in love. Waltzings for dreamers and losers in love. And that second song was the Merry Widow Waltz, if anyone wants to know about that. Composed by Franz Lehrer in around 1830 something or other. That was a song, I mean, I just tacked it on the end of it. It's a song that I had in my, it's kind of leapt into my brain. And it took me about 3 or 4 years to find out what that song actually was. And it was the Merry Widow Waltz from The Merry Widow, which was a very popular kind of little show that went on in the 1830s. But I was all excited. I heard it on, the PBS radio station. Hopefully we'll still have a PBS next week. And that was Franz Lehrs, Merry Widow Waltz. All right, well, here's one. This was a hit for Flat and Scruggs back in the 50s. It's called Polka on a Banjo. There's a sweet young miss that I love to kiss. Listen, boys, and hear me. She's not my other love, I got another love, and she just has to share me. She's 5 foot tall, and high heels and all, and she already knows. She's got some competition with a little composition called the Polka on an old banjo. Polka on a banjo, play that 5-string, huh? Polka on a banjo, give it all you got. Polka on a banjo, watch them fingers roll. Of all the songs, I guess the one that I love best is the Polka on an old banjo. And when I hear the band, I take her by the hand. I begins to swing her. I know I never miss a chance to steal a kiss or dance the polka with her. But I don't say a word as soon as I have heard the one that I love so. She's caught in the middle, playing second fiddle to the polka on an old banjo. Polka on a banjo, play that 5-string, huh? Polka on a banjo, give it all you got. Polka on a squeeze box, watch those fingers roll. Of all the songs, I guess the one that I love best is the polka on an old banjo. Polka on a banjo. All right, here's another little polka. It's one of my own compositions called the Happy Happy Polka. happy, happy polka. There was you must have it around here too, polka shows. There was a great polka show where we used to live over on Long Island. It was broadcast out of Connecticut, and it was like one of the most popular shows on that radio station. And the woman, Teresa Sapolsky, she was like, "Oh, my polka family, I love you so much. Here's the I love you polka," you know. It was great. Well, here's a song about war, written in the early 1900s. I learned it from the singing of Charlie Waller, who's a great artist. He was a bluegrass artist. He was in the Country Gentlemen, which was one of the first, might even be the first, but one of the first progressive bluegrass bands, although they later turned into a traditional bluegrass band. And yeah, so anyway, here's Two Little Boys, kind of sung in sort of a dance hall style that's reflective. It comes out with this thing. I can't help it, I'm sorry. But here we go with Two Little Boys. Two little boys, two little toys, each had a wooden horse. Gaily they played on a warm summer's day, warriors both of course. One little chap had a mishap, broke off his horse's head, and went for his toy, but cried for joy when he heard his brother say, "Do you think I could leave you crying when there's room on my horse for two? Come up here, Jack, and stop your crying. We'll mend your horse with glue. One day we will both be soldiers, and our horses will not be toys. And maybe then we'll remember when we were two little boys." Long years had passed, war came at last, but bravely they marched away, and cannons roared loud amidst the wild cry, where wounded and dying Joe lay. Then out from the sky a rider passed by, out from the ranks of blue, and galloped away to where brother lay. And he heard his brother say, "Do you think I could leave you dying when there's room on my horse for two? Come up here, Joe, and we'll be flying to the ranks of the boys in blue. Can't you see that I'm all a-tremble? And is it the smoke and noise? Or maybe it's 'cause I remember when we were two little boys." These songs don't last very long. Okay, well, here's another one of my own compositions called Gilligan's Retreat. It's kind of a play on the tune Bonaparte's Retreat, which is a very popular tune to play in many different kinds of genres. A fiddle tune, done all kinds of ways. And you know, I looked up about Bonaparte's Retreat once and found out that Bonaparte's Retreat doesn't really, although it could, but it doesn't necessarily refer to Bonaparte's retreat from battle. It's more like a poke at Bonaparte, that he is talking about his island retreat in Saint Helena down in off of the coast of Africa, where he was imprisoned after he got caught, after he retreated from battle from Waterloo. So anyway, this is Gilligan's Retreat, and Gilligan's Retreat, the lagoon where Gilligan's Island, where that was all filmed and everything, that was on a back lot of a CBS recording studio, right off the freeway in LA. And evidently they had a lot of delays, and they had to wait for the traffic noise to settle down. So there you have it, Gilligan's Retreat right here. All right, well, I'm rapidly running out of material here, so this one's, I'd like to dedicate this to all the people, especially the old hippies who still go to the contra dances that can be found far and wide throughout this valley, in Montague and Cummington and in other places. And they really are wonderful expressions of community spirit. Just get together and have fun and make music. And you know who you are if you're out there. And this is called the Old Folks Waltz. And I learned this from the singing of Doyle Lawson and Quicksilver, another bluegrass band. They don't play it on accordion, of course. Let's see, how does it start? It's Saturday night way back home. A line is beginning to form. For $1 a head in advance, you can watch the old-timers dance. The band gets ready to go. They played 3 weeks in a row. They start with a slow, steady beat to get the old-timers up off their feet. And it's swinging your partner and do-si-do. It's a Tennessee waltz, old heel and toe, Cotton Eye Joe, blue tail fly, watch all the old timers dance the night by. And wearing their best change of clothes, slow dancing with their eyes closed. They dream of love and romance. Watch the old timers dance. It's Saturday night way back home. For many long years I've been gone. Someday I'll have one more chance to watch the old timers dance. And Do-si-do, it's a Tennessee waltz. Oh, heel and toe, Cotton Eye Joe. Blue tail fly, watch all the old timers dance the night by. Watch all the old timers dance the night by. All right. Well, I got one more for you. This is a bunch of Irish tunes. Hopefully, this might also crash and burn, but we'll give it a try here. And this one here, I kind of mix up jigs and reels, which evidently is a big no-no in the Irish world. But you know, this is Drunk-Uncle music. We can do whatever we want up here, you know. Okay. I think this is train day. This is like the 4th or 5th train we've had today already. And hopefully it'll settle down. Thank you very much for your attention, your kind attention. Yeah, well, I think Small Change is going to be playing here in August. And yeah, I got some gigs, and I can't tell you what they are right now. I got some up in Maine. I play up in Maine a lot. And I don't know.
How about
I'm at a
another
loss.
hand for Larry LeBlanc?
Thank you very much.
Doesn't get any better, man. He plays it all.